If you look around today at your modern human, the 99 percentile of the population in today's day and age is not exactly where you want to be. Whether that's the 9-to-5 life that you don't want to live, it could also be just the group of friends you don't actually benefit from that you hang out with. So why do you always dream big, but you never act like it? You always have these powerful dreams. It could be in the middle of the night, it could be during the day, you could just be daydreaming, whatever it is. You get these powerful messages in your brain that tells you to do something meaningful in your life, and you don't actually do it. So why can't you get that dream? What is stopping you? Most of the time, what really is stopping you is the people around you, the influence getting brought into you. Most of the time, people have more inputs than outputs in their brain. And what this means is they absorb more information, more and more information. It could even be useless information than they actually do the work. And if you want to become these top 1 percentile of these successful people, and not even just in terms of money, but in terms of friendships, in terms of family, in terms of health, every single category, they are not following today's norm. They're not following modern society at all. They say not to eat animals. They say masculinity is bad. They say Christianity is bad. And all these have in common is that they actually benefit you. The people telling you those are bad are just trying to control you. And who exactly am I talking about? I'm talking about the people in charge. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about the presidents. I'm not talking about your governors. I'm talking about truly the people in charge who enact every single policy through what you eat, through what you learn in school, through the garbage you learn online, all of the above. It's actually good to be weird in today's society. And what I mean by this is actually normal in past times. It's weird in today, is people will actually start respecting you more for being unique almost. And it's weird because if you look at Andrew Tate, he's doing nothing that's ordinary. He's doing everything completely opposite, and he has probably the most powerful fan base out there. You will also gain the power to help out other people for the better usually. But just use this voice, this power in your head to not follow the normal civilization, and you could actually help other people do the exact same. In the end, it will actually help you out by networking and even getting new ideas that you can implement yourself. So the problem with modern society that I have is if you look around, especially in city life, we are all just sheep. We're all just getting controlled by what we see online. We're getting controlled by what time we have to eat at work, by even the work we have to do, even the living scenarios that we are in, the environment. Everything is controlled for us, not by us. Everything we do in our life from morning to night is almost 90% controlled by other people. You're just a sheep in a herd. Modern society wants you to follow their diet, which is, you have to be vegan. Red meat will lead you to heart failure. A bunch of random garbage that they're feeding you. Nothing that you think is good is actually good. I believe that from the dawn of human creation, humans have been eating animals and fruit, and not so much vegetables. Just look at those hunter and gatherer tribes that still exist. Their diet based 90% around meat, and then a little bit of fruits and like honey. Eat real food. Don't eat the garbage they want you to eat. Don't eat that non-GMO garbage. Don't eat those protein shakes, protein bars. Don't eat fast food just because it's convenient. Don't do anything what they want you to do. Eat real food that you could grow. Eat real food that you could scavenge from animals. I could have a whole separate video on just diet alone. It could be just a long process of how I eat and what you should eat, but I'm not going to cover that all here. They want you to follow their school system. And especially in the Western society, this is a very poor choice. As someone who's grown up in your modern schools, they teach you their agenda they want you to follow just so you could get out of high school and work for them for the rest of your life until retirement. It's a simple plan. They don't actually teach you real useful skills in school at all. They just want you to stay there, and then they fill you with lies that, oh, you have to go to a university after, study this, study that, and then you're stuck in a job. Yeah, you could like the job, but you're not going to be making that much money just so you could retire when you're 70 and live your life then. But what life are you going to have at 70 versus at 20, you know? They don't teach you actual useful real skills. They just feed you with a bunch of lies even and garbage. And within the school systems, they also feed you with their beliefs, garbage beliefs. See, I'm a religious man myself. I believe highly in Jesus Christ. I believe that everyone should believe in something, you know? I don't think humans are the pinnacle of living creatures or just the pinnacle of creation. I believe that there is a higher up that created us. Most schools are anti-Christianity now. They don't want you to follow religion in school. Religion is bad in school. But for some reason, you could spread anything from the LGBTQ community when that itself is its own religion. And why do they do this? Well, it's all part of their plan. It's simple. They just want to make us weaker and weaker and limit our voice that we're able to speak out more and more. So they just have more and more control over us. That's a simple plan. But they're doing it in such a smart way that no one can see it. They are slowly poisoning the food that everyone's eating. They're slowly polluting the air that we're breathing in. They're slowly feeding us with garbage, rotting our minds with social media. No one actually is waking up to see it. Even if you do wake up and see it, you can't 100% fix all that. No matter where you go, you're always going to be influenced by their plan to try to control you. But you can do everything in your power to not follow that. What you learn through schools, what you learn through social media, don't do that. Do what you truly want to do. If you don't know what that is, then spend time by yourself in a quiet place. Maybe it could be in nature, and try to find what your passion is. It could be religion. It could be just helping people out in general. It could be making money. It could be whatever you want it to be. Just make sure this is your passion and your life that you're living.